Redoing NHL offseason moves featuring the Washington Capitals from 2009 to 2016. After the 2009 season, the Washington Capitals make a few trades. The Washington Capitals trade Alex Semin and Shane Morrison to the Nashville Predators for Dan Hamhuis and a second-round pick in 2010. If the Predators make the playoffs, the second-round pick becomes the first-round pick. The Capitals also trade Thomas Fleischmann and a second-round pick in 2009 to the Chicago Blackhawks for James Wisniewski, Troy Brouwer, and Christopher Stieg. Jose Theodore is traded to the New York Islanders for a second-round pick in 2009. At the 2009 draft, the Capitals make two trades. They trade pick 23 to the Nashville Predators for pick 41, 70, and 110. They also trade pick 70 and 84 to the Colorado Avalanche for pick 64. 2009 draft, pick 31, Ryan O'Reilly, pick 41, Dmitry Orlov, pick 64, Tyson Barrie, pick 110, Eric Holla. Dan Hamhuis is re-signed for 6 years at $4.5 million per season. Christopher Stieg is re-signed for 3 years at $3 million per season. Troy Brouwer is re-signed for 2 years at $1 million per season. The Capitals don't sign Brendan Morrison in free agency. At the 2010 draft, the Capitals make two trades. The Washington Capitals trade Mike Knuble and Tom Pody to the Phoenix Coyotes for David Schlemko, Peter Pruka, and a second-round pick in 2010. James Wisniewski is traded to the Anaheim Ducks for a third-round pick in 2011. Instead of losing in the second round, the Capitals end up losing in the first round of the playoffs. They end up with the 20th pick in the draft. Since the Predators made the playoffs in the 2009-2010 season, the Capitals get their first-round pick in 2010. This was part of the Alex Semin trade. 2010 draft, pick 18, Nick Bjugstad, pick 20, Evgeny-Kuznetsov, pick 80, Brian Rust, pick 110, P.Grubauer. Nicklas Backstrom is re-signed to a 10-year deal worth $6.7 million per season. David Schlemko is re-signed to a 3-year deal. The Capitals don't sign Matt Hendricks or Scott Hannon in free agency. After the 2011 season, the Capitals make two trades. The Washington Capitals trade the rights of Semyon Varlamov to the Colorado Avalanche for a first-round pick in 2012 and a second-round pick in 2013. The Capitals also trade Brooks Laich to the LA Kings for Trevor Lewis and a second-round pick in 2011. Since the Capitals already have Troy Brouwer, the Capitals don't need to trade their first-round pick in 2011 to get him. This means the Capitals retain the 26th pick in the draft. At the 2011 draft, the Capitals trade down. They trade pick 26 to the St. Louis Blues for pick 46 and then a second-round pick in 2012. 2011 draft, pick 46, Joel Munson, pick 49, William Karlsson, pick 117, Andrew Shaw. Carl Osner is re-signed for 2 years at $1.3 million per season. Trevor Lewis is re-signed for 2 years. Thomas Vilkun is still signed to a 1-year deal. The Capitals don't sign Joe Ward, Roman Hamrlik, or Jeff Halpern in free agency. After the 2012 season, the Capitals make a few trades. The Washington Capitals trade Mike Green to the Detroit Red Wings for a first-round pick in 2013. If Mike Green resigns with the Red Wings, the Capitals get an additional second-round pick in 2014. Justin Braun and Tommy Wingels are acquired from the San Jose Sharks for Matthew Perreault, Jeff Schultz, and a second-round pick in 2013. The Capitals got a first-round pick from the Avalanche in the Semyon Varlamov trade. The Avalanche have the 11th pick in the draft. This pick now belongs to the Capitals. 2012 draft, pick 11, F.Forsberg, 16, T.Teravainen, 56, Devin Shore, 77, Colton Parayko, 100, Jacob Slavin, 107, Charles Hudon. Ryan O'Reilly is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $5 million per season. John Carlson is re-signed for 6 years at $3.9 million per season. Justin Braun is re-signed for 3 years at $1.25 million per season. Troy Brouwer is re-signed for 2 years at $2.35 million per season. Jay Beagle is re-signed for 3 years, and Tommy Wingels is re-signed for 2 years. The Capitals don't sign Mike Ribeiro or Wojciech Wolski in free agency. The Capitals don't trade for Martin Erat during the 2012-2013 season. This means they keep F.Forsberg. After the 2013 season, the Capitals make one trade. Christopher Stieg and David Schlemko are traded to the Philadelphia Flyers for a third-round pick in 2013 and a 5th-round pick in 2014. The Washington Capitals made it to the conference finals but lost to the Boston Bruins in 6 games. They end up with the 28th pick in the draft. 2013 draft, pick 20, Anthony Mantha, 28, Valentin Zykov, 58, Tyler Bertuzzi, 61, Brett Pesce. Carl Osner is re-signed for 4 years at $2.8 million per season. Braden Holtby is re-signed for 2 years at $1.8 million per season. The Capitals don't sign Mikhail Grabowski in free agency. Before the 2013-2014 season, the Capitals trade Michael Neuvirth and John Erskine to the Buffalo Sabres for Yaroslav Halak. After the 2014 season, the Capitals make two trades. Ryan O'Reilly and Tommy Wingels are traded to the Calgary Flames for S.Baertschi, Marcus Granlund, and a first-round pick in 2014. They also trade Yaroslav Halak and Trevor Lewis to the New York Islanders for a second-round pick in 2014. The Capitals have a much better 2013-2014 season. They make it to the second round of the playoffs but get eliminated by the New York Rangers. The Capitals end up with the 20th pick in the draft. The Washington Capitals got a first-round pick from the Calgary Flames in the Ryan O'Reilly trade. The Flames have the 4th pick in the draft. This pick now belongs to the Capitals. At the 2014 draft, the Capitals trade down. They trade pick 4 to the Carolina Hurricanes for pick 37 and a first-round pick in 2015. 2014 draft, pick 20, Nick Schmaltz, 37, Andres Englund, 51, Ryan Donato, 89, Dayton Heinen. Tyson Barrie is re-signed for 2 years at $2.6 million per season. Andrew Shaw is re-signed for 2 years at $2 million per season. Dmitry Orlov is re-signed for 2 years at $2 million per season. S.Baertschi is re-signed for 1 year. The Capitals don't sign Matt Niskanen or Brooks Orpik in free agency. After the 2015 season, the Capitals make 2 trades. The Washington Capitals trade Nick Bukestad and Dan Hamhuis to the Dallas Stars for Antoine Roussel, Colton Sceviour, and a first-round pick in 2015. Jacob Slavin is traded to the Carolina Hurricanes for a second-round pick in 2016 and a first-round pick in 2017. The Washington Capitals made it to the conference finals but lose to the Tampa Bay Lightning in 7 games. They end up with the 28th pick in the draft. The Capitals end up with picks 5, 12, and 28 in the 2015 draft. At the 2015 draft, the Capitals trade down. They trade pick 12 to the Winnipeg Jets for pick 25 and 47. 2015 draft, pick 5, Noah Hanifin, 25, Jack Roslovic, 28, Anthony Beauvillier, 47, Oliver Kylington. Braden Holtby is re-signed for 5 years at $6.1 million per season. Evgeny-Kuznetsov is re-signed for 2 years at $3 million per season. Justin Braun is re-signed for 4 years at $3.8 million per season. Jay Beagle is re-signed for 3 years at $1.7 million per season. Eric Hall is re-signed for 2 years at $1 million per season. And Philip Grubauer is re-signed for 2 years. The Capitals don't sign Justin Williams in free agency. The Capitals still trade for T.J. Oshie in the 2015-2016 season. After the 2016 season, the Capitals make a few trades. The Washington Capitals trade Andrew Shaw and Joel Edmondson to the Montreal Canadiens for a second-round pick in 2016 and a third-round pick in 2017, as well as a third-round pick in 2018. Dougie Hamilton is acquired from the Calgary Flames for Colton Parayko, Eric Hall, and a second-round pick in 2017. Carl Alzner is traded to the San Jose Sharks for a second-round pick in 2017 and a third-round pick in 2018. The Washington Capitals end up winning the 2016 Stanley Cup over the San Jose Sharks. 2016 draft, pick 30, Alex DeBrincat, 43, Carter Hart. F.Forsberg is re-signed to a 6-year deal worth $6 million per season. Dmitry Orlov is re-signed for 1 year at $2.5 million per season. S.Baertschi is re-signed for 2 years at $1.8 million per season. Colton Sceviour is re-signed for 2 years. Before the 2016-2017 season, the Capitals make a few trades. The Washington Capitals trade Tyson Barrie to the Colorado Avalanche for a first-round pick in 2017. Brett Pesce is traded to the Edmonton Oilers for a second-round pick in 2017 and a third-round pick in 2018. This is how the lineup looks like at the beginning of the 2016-2017 season. The first line is Alex Ovechkin, Evgeny-Kuznetsov, and TJ Oshie. The second line is F.Forsberg, Backstrom, and N.Hanifin-D.Hamilton. The third line is S.Baertschi, N.Schmidt-J.Carlson. The fourth line is Antoine Roussel-J.Beagle and Colton Sceviour. The first D pair is Nate Schmidt and John Carlson. The second D pair is Noah Hanifin and Dougie Hamilton. The third D pair is Dmitry Orlov and Justin Braun. Goalies are Braden Holtby and Philip Grubauer. Next, I'll be redoing NHL offseason moves for the Pittsburgh Penguins from 2009 to 2016.